Hello again, YouTubers, ladies, gentlemen, young children if you're watching. I've checked my settings twice on YouTube and they've always been correct, but for some reason I'm not getting notifications about comments on my videos. I only get notifications when someone else comments on a comment I made on their video. So in the case of today, for example, I commented on a few people's videos. I got notifications once they'd replied. Then, Kentucky Fried Tom, what is it? I don't know. Sorry, bad with names. But a lad's been commenting on my video that I uploaded today, and it doesn't tell me when he's commented. So I was just thinking about it and looking at my settings, and then I went on to the video and it says I've got 2 likes, no views and no comments. So I'm like, well, I've just been discussing it with him, I've just been talking, where are they? Why aren't they showing up? A couple of minutes went by and then it said, oh, these have been reported as spam. I'm like, by who? You know, it's just me and Tom talking. We would report it as spam, so then I have to review them and say whether they're spam or not. So I tick to say they're not spam, it's a conversation, you dicks. You're a dick. But for some reason they're still not showing up. So, and also I've been having a lot of problems with my other videos, e.g. people are commenting, I'm not seeing it and I'm not getting a notification to say they've commented. And thusly, I'm not replying for like a day or two because I just don't see the comments that are there. So I am sorry if you do comment and I don't reply, but I reply to everyone else. Obviously, there's an issue somewhere where I'm just not seeing your comments. So I am sorry. It's just one of them things. Can't control YouTube. I'm going to talk today on my little ride about bad habits. Obviously I've spoken about it before in some detail, but not a lot. Bad habits I've generated, I'm doing one of them now, is sitting up on the bike. You know, taking one hand off the handlebars to sort of just like sit upright for a second. I'm still controlling the bike and everything, I'm just not doing it 100% as I would be. Other bad habits, right foot down. I don't know why I do it. I all the way through my lessons and my test, it was left foot down. Suddenly, after my test, right foot down every time, and I don't understand it. I try to keep my left foot down, but I just don't for some reason. It's strange. Maybe I've banged my head and I'm wired wrong now. Bad habits. What bad habits do you people have? What, you know, in terms of biking, I'm not talking about bad habits in general. I don't want people commenting saying I pick my arsehole and sniff it. I don't want any of that. Ugh. That's disgusting. I'm talking about bike bad habits, like, you know, it doesn't have to be something big. It could be something little that you find is niggly that you didn't realise you did until you found out, obviously. So yeah, just curious really. I mean, I know I've got a couple of bad habits, like say sitting up on the bike, right foot down. There are others. But yeah, it's just things that creep in after your test that you didn't do through any of your lessons, you didn't do through any of your tests. You may not have even done them ever before, but then as soon as you pass your test, you relax and they creep in for some reason. They just appear. Things that you've never done before suddenly start happening, and I don't get it. Never mind though. It's all interesting. It's what makes us, if you know what I mean. Makes us unique. Strange little things that we do. Whee! To like a dead stop. I don't get it. There's room for me. Fuck my life. Come on. See, I love the ambitious fuckers like that. You know, you can see the road's closing, but they keep going anyway. Just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Is there a crack in her windscreen? No, it can't be. That's way too fucking big. Look at that gap up there. No wonder we're all fucking stuck back here. There's massive gaps. Dickheads! But yeah, getting back to the original point, you know, we don't all have these little bad habits we wish we didn't. I'm just curious as to what yours are. I fucking hate this roundabout. I've listed 2 of mine. I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but I'm sure I've got tons of bad habits. Just little things, you know, you should do something but you don't, or you shouldn't do something but you do. Just those little things that we all get up to. See, I'm doing it now. I just did it without thinking. I just put my hand on my tank. I'm riding along, you know, I'm supposed to be in control of the bike, and I'm just like resting my arm on the tank like, nice bike. Go on. You might as well as well. Go on. And you. Go on. The rest of you can go to hell. See, I can't press the... That's something I just realised. If you're holding your clutch and you can't press the flash button, that's interesting. Well, I suppose you can, it's just really awkward. Oh my god! Look at it! Ah, it works again! Oh man. I don't get that. It just... It fucking beggars belief, it really does. Oh dear. Never ceases to amaze me, this bike. Oh, it's strange having both dials working, if I'm honest. I'm used to seeing just one circle of orange. Now there's 2! Yes! That's beautiful. I might have to get that looked at, you know. Might not. Alright. Something else I was thinking about in work. Time. Isn't it strange how when you're learning to ride a motorbike, time seems so very short in like... Alright, that's not a good way of starting. Fucking it up. I fucked it already. You know how when you're a learner and you've only been riding a couple of weeks, it seems like there's no time at all between approaching a roundabout and then being on the roundabout, and then having to make decisions like indicating or observing, you know, that sort of thing. Isn't it strange how once you've passed your test, or you've been riding a long time, even if you haven't passed your test, the wealth of experience, time seems so much slower. It's weird how it slows down. You go from being panicky and trying to think, oh god, I've got to look in the mirror, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, to being, mirrors, shoulder, indicator. Fuck me, I got tons of time to think about what I'm doing next. Oh my god. It's mad how you go from being a complete and utter loon, panicking about every little move you gotta make, to being really on the ball and just doing it automatically. It's mad to me. And it's just how time seems to play out slower once you've got the experience. And I can imagine that comes in handy because you're not so petrified about things. Like your reaction times to certain things change. Like if something were to happen, as a learner you might panic, you might think, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Whereas as an experienced rider, you're thinking, oh fuck, I'm gonna die, but it's not so much, ah! It's more, oh shit, alright, move, and there we go. I just think that's really interesting. How a wealth of experience can change you and slow down time for you. And you see these things where someone, like in a movie, where your main character, the protagonist, will see something happening, and because he's the ultra alpha dog killer, shoots people with one bullet, and it goes through like 5 people. But you see his slow-mo, like he'll react to something and move really slowly, and you can see how that can be true if you analyse your behaviour from being a learner to being an experienced rider. You see the progression, you see the experience, you're like, wow, that's how it works then. I didn't even think about it until today, and it was really weird. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, just clapped me nuts. That bit of broken bin distracted me and I forgot about that pothole. Oh, my bollocks. Fucking hell. Oh, that's done me in, that has.